morning, people. August 15th, 7 a.m. in the morning, 2012. I was checking out this website, SHTFplan.com, and there was this article that they had posted in there. It's an older article. It's like the top 10 most requested barter items that people ask for when the shit hits the fan, like it happened in, say, Argentina, Greece. Some of it, I kind of made my own list, and I use that as a reference guide because, what goes on over there in Greece is not necessarily what's going to happen over here in Florida or anywhere in America for that matter. So, they had like a top 10 list. I just added a bunch to it, I think one or two items I left off. I don't know, but you can go check out yourself. But this barter list kind of made myself here. I just want to touch base on it and go over with it. You can add your own list. Of course, I appreciate any comments you have. Construct the comments. Go into the comments section. So we're all in this together. You know what I mean? We're all going to have to learn from each other. I noticed a couple of YouTubers out there who, pretty much act like, something's wrong, my wife is here. They pretty much act like their word is law, their word is God, and their commentary should be followed by everybody, and, what they really need to do is go out and get a job, Stop this staying home all day doing nothing but making videos bullshit. But with that said, you know who they are, But with that said, so let's try to go over this together, and, we'll again, if you feel that something else is necessary, bring it up, at least 30 days of cash on hand. That I feel is pretty important. Of course, cash and coin will be worthless unless it's gold or silver. I do believe we'll go back to the gold standard. But, for the first 30 days or so, cash is going to be used. You're still going to have to pay your mortgage. You're still going to have to pay your taxes and everything else that goes along with just normal, running the country and day-to-day business is going to go on for at least 30 days. It's not all going to come tumbling down at once, it's going to be a progression. And, before I go any further, one thing I realized is that when the shit does hit the fan, you get a lot of people, they think nothing's going to happen. Fine, that's on one extreme. On the other extreme, they think the whole world's going to come to an end, and they're preparing for the worst, hoping for the best. And there's really not much in the middle. But the middle ground is exactly what's probably most likely going to happen. When Argentina fell, it affected everybody. And on the other extreme, it didn't. There was still police. It wasn't like it's a horde of zombies running down the street, pounded on your door. There still was a police force. There still was fire service and everything else. Most likely, any economic collapse this country suffers, America that is, it's going to be in the middle. Okay, you're still going to be accountable for your actions, and you're still going to go to jail if you steal things and shoot somebody and everything else. So, with that said, let's get back to this list. At least 30 days cash on hand, that's going to be important. Alcohol. Alcohol is going to be very important. This is a good barter item, alcohol, because there's a lot of alcoholics out there who still need to drink, just like tobacco. If you can get a hold of bulk tobacco, there's cigarette places that popping up all over the place. They used to pop up when you kind of roll your own and save money on the taxes. They sell bulk tobacco. You can sell 5 pounds of it, vacuum pack it, and store it somewhere. Alcohol again. A lot of alcoholics are gonna need their drinks, and if you can. If you get $1 a shot out of it, of the cheap stuff, or $5 a shot, or a carton of milk, or, some beef or something, out of the alcohol, that's great. And it's also going to be used as a disinfectant and fire starter and everything else. Alcohol has a lot of uses. And so does camping equipment. Camping equipment is another requested barter item. I don't know if I added that or if it was requested. I'm just going to read off the list, and you can go to the website yourself and compare. Camping equipment. A lot of people are going to have the electric shut off. They're not going to pay the gas bill. They're going to need camping equipment so they can cook and sleep and everything else. Water filtration equipment. Even when it comes down to those little straws, or little chlorine tablets, anything will help. Seeds and fresh produce. Long shelf life goods. Pancake batter. Flour. Dry beans. Food-producing animals, chickens that lay eggs, goats that produce milk, cooking oil, solar power. And I don't mean like solar power like, you know, the big solar dishes on top of someone's house. I'm talking about like things that can charge batteries. You know, pretty much anything solar is gonna be requested. Firewood. I don't know why that was on the list. You can pretty much get firewood anywhere. People requesting firewood, you know, they probably should request an axe, you know, more than anything. Gasoline and oil. That's going to be very hard to get, gasoline. Gold and silver. I think that's from the SHTF.com. I don't know why people would actually request gold. You know, I don't know why anybody would actually give gold away, you know. That's something you kind of want to keep. Firearms and ammo. If you got cheap firearms like a JA9 from Jimenez Arms, you know, that's like a $150 gun, and that's gonna go for a premium. Ammo. I'm gonna show you my ammo collection. I'm gonna show you what I have for my own personal defense and what I have for
my shotgun. If God forbid the shit was to hit the fan. I'm doing this in my bedroom. Pardon the lameness. Oh, what are they gonna spot on my nightstand? Anyway, this is what I have for bartering. If the crap was to hit the fan, this is what I would give up to my neighbors if they needed some ammo. You know, I got some 20 gauge here. I'll probably get that up pretty quick. I don't see me using much 20 gauge for any real reason. 12 gauge, that's just cheap universal stuff. I don't know if you can see this with this the kind of light I have here. But for my own personal defense, what I will not give up, or what I will give up last, will be like this this double op buck. This is 3-inch shells. That's for outside firing, and this is if I have to defend my home, it'll be 2 3/4 shells, double op buck. In fact, this is keep the gun right on the side of my bed right here. So, but you know, you don't need to see that. You know what a shotgun looks like. I got some slugs right here. Again, keep that around. I'll keep around. I got a whole bunch of these boxes of double op buck here. You know, this just keeps getting higher and higher as I go. I got a few of them. But what I would give away would be that. That is my bartering ammo right there. I probably should go get some more. It's cheap enough, and you probably never have enough of it. You know, if the shit hits the fan, that's what you want to give away. This is what you keep. You keep the slugs. You keep the double op buck. That's what you keep. Now let's see what I have for my handguns. Now what I have for a handgun and rifle. First, what I have a knife. I have a couple 9mm. Let me see if I can get a better shot at this. What I have for my personal defense, I have the Golden Sabers. I got this Winchester bonded. These are all. Let me see if I can zoom in on this a little bit. This is 124 grain. You know, it's hollow point. It's got a good amount of stopping power. But I also got this cheaper hollow point right here from Remington. And over here, can you see that? I guess it's pretty good stuff. You know, I pull the bang switch and it comes out the other end. So I guess it's good enough. But what I have for bartering is you know, stuff here they use for the range. You know, this Winchester white box, this Federal right here. This is $11 for 50 rounds or whatever. It's pretty cheap, you know. And here, right here, this Remington UMC. Again, this is the cheaper stuff. It will stop intruders coming into your home. It's good. It does work for defense, but the problem with it is that you shoot it, you know, it'll go through the person, and then and unfortunately it might hit a passerby or somebody innocent, let's say. But these hollow points are made to actually stay inside of a person. So I got some Federal low recoil. This is good stuff too. It's all pretty good ammunition. I mean, look, now I'm dropping it all on the floor. What I have for 22, this is what I have for my bartering. Oh yeah, this is all cheap stuff. This is what I would use to barter. This is the barter stuff right here. I would give this away first, and then this. When I run out of that, I would get rid of this. This I would not get rid of under any cost. It's just way too expensive. This is that bulk 22 long rifle. You get it at Walmart. It's 555. But yeah, 555 rounds per box. I got some here too. what I would not give away, this is for bartering, what I not give away, my stingers. I just dropped another pack on the floor. I would not give away my stingers. Then I might barter this out. I don't know, it's just cheap stuff. This I would keep. This is the, well, you see what it is, the mini mags. It's 22 long rifle stuff. It's good stuff. I keep that. That's for defense. These are actually little shotgun shells in a 22 long rifle casing. That's kind of cool stuff. Let's see what I have for my Mosin. Now what I got for my Mosin here, this is a spam can. Spam can. Say that 10 times fast, right? For the Mosin I got, you know, a lot of people have it around here. It's a 7.62 by 54R. This is the stuff I bought at the range. It's kind of expensive. I'm not really sure what I would barter out. I would probably barter out this stuff first here. You know, this is 440 rounds inside this can. This stuff here, well, this is also armor piercing, so I would probably get rid of this first. This stuff here, because quality-wise, it might be a little cheaper. You know, armor piercing versus non-armor piercing. I would probably keep the armor piercing for myself. So I would probably barter this stuff out. This box here was 12 bucks. It's got 20 rounds in it. I'd probably barter it off for $2 a round. I don't know, but that's what I have for my Mosin and gun. I haven't made a concrete decision on how I would barter this out, or how much I would even barter it out for. You know, the 9mm I showed you before. You know, the Remington, the Winchester white box. I might maybe $1.50 a round's worth. You know, so maybe you know, a handful of rounds might get me some milk or whatever. I don't know how I would do it, but you know, the price is going to be raised. You know, but my good stuff I'm not giving out. And the same thing for this. I'm not really sure exactly how I would barter it. Haven't made a concrete decision, but chances are this MFS would go out first before anything in that spam can. That spam can I would probably use for myself. And that is my ammo collection and how I would barter it. I know it's not really that much ammo compared to a lot of other people, but I think that the shit hit the fan tomorrow, I should be pretty much okay. I still would like to get more ammo, and I will get more ammo. Just you know, there's other things I got to get, and you just gotta do what you got to do. So with that said, this is my ammo collection, and let's talk about what you got.
Let's see, body armor. You know, people are requesting body armor. You know, the shit has really hit the fan. But that was on that website. Tasers and pepper spray. You know, pepper spray particularly, more than probably tasers, because tasers you gotta be up close, I guess. You know, I guess you can have those tasers that you shoot, but pepper spray is probably something that's gonna be a little bit easy to come by. All right, I'm sorry, I had to stop off. Where were we? We said body armor. That's right. You know, if shit hits the fan, they're requesting body armor. You know, you need to move out of your neighborhood. You know, that's a hard request they ask for, body armor. Hey, if you can get it, then get it. Tasers, pepper spray. We went over various tools and yard equipment. You know, people are gonna be growing their own food. You know what I mean? They're gonna have a garden going, and they're gonna need shovels and, you know, and hose, and well, it's gonna be hose around anyway. You know, but different hose of a different sort. Let's see, pesticides. Yes, there's gonna be lots of need for pesticides. Me, I don't have much of a need for it because I have chickens. So you know, I get. Oh, what am I saying? That's fertilizer, right? Yeah, pesticides. Get some pesticides, or have some extra pesticides on hand for your bartering. Oh God, you know, it's hard doing this in the car. Over-the-counter medicine. You know what that is. You know, aspirin and the like. Warm clothing, specialty clothing, rain jackets, rain boots, hiking boots. Hiking boots are very good, especially if you got to bug out. You know, you'll be surprised on. You know, I'm sure it's probably overlooked. You know, but when you're out there and you're working outside and then the rain starts coming down, you know, you can wish you had your rain jacket. Obviously, toiletries, soap, toilet paper. You know, toilet paper. I mean, really, do we need to go there? You know how important it's going to be. Vaseline, Fenneman products. Don't overlook the Fenneman products. And you men out there, make sure your woman doesn't overlook the Fenneman products, or she's going to be pretty cranky. You know, she's going to be cranky as it is. You know, women are just cranky people. bleach and detergents. Bleach is very good to have on hand because for the obvious cleaning purposes, but it's also purified water. And God knows what's going to happen to our water systems. Tobacco we talked about, matches, lighters, and other means of starting fires. You know, a lot of people, a lot of the preppers out there, they have that, you know, the flint strikers and all that weird fire starting equipment. They pull it out and they scrape off some, you know, some metal shavings into this little leaf and then they strike it. Yeah, just get yourself a good fucking bunch of lighters, man. I mean, the other shit is just fucking nonsense. If you stuck out in the woods with one of those, I'd rather have a barbecue lighter than worry about that shit. You know, and my barbecue lighter will light, trust me. If it doesn't, I'll just wait for the rain to stop. Sugar and candles, and that's the end of the list. Sugar's be very important, and if you can get honey, that's even more. That would be even better. You know, me personally, well, I probably would rather have sugar, you know. But, you know, having honey, that's, for every 1 teaspoon of sugar is 1 teaspoon of honey. They're interchangeable. So, you know, if you like the taste of honey, you can get that too. And candles, other means of really of lighting. But, you know, candles is good because it's a flame. And, you know, it's another means of starting a fire or keeping a fire going. However, don't overlook the, there's those Camp Coleman, you know, lanterns, you know. And again, that's my rant for the day. I'm sorry I'm doing this in the car. It's the only time I really have that I'm alone. But you know, people aren't really complaining about it. Hope you get some use out of this. Please comment, because I don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. If you have some things that you can add to this list, great. If you can take from this list and add it to yours and tell me about it, that's great. And please have a good day. Thank you.
Gotta duck when the shit hits the fan.